Hey, good morning, everybody. Running a little late. The little one did not want to get up. And I actually did not order all of my medicine, all of my refills for my medications. So I have a meeting at 10, a consultation at 10, but I have a I got a consultation at 10. Sorry, somebody just sat here and blocked the road. I got a consultation at 10, but I have to head over here to the VA so that I can get a refill, because I kind of need it today and not a week from today. So head up to the pharmacist real quick and see what else we get into. I might actually try and go down to Petersburg today because they're supposed to be doing painting at the at Greater Works, and since I'm already in the mood and I got all of the cabling here, I might try to climb back up there and pull the Ethernet cable for the Wildcat as well as the Ethernet for daisy chaining the PTZs. And yeah, so I only need those two cables. I need to put the jack there in the ceiling, in the back wall for the PTZ that they currently have, and then do a RJ45 from there, and as well as terminate the SDI cable on that wall right there. Then what else we got going on after that? And I guess if I'm there, I can terminate all the rest of the other cables in the media booth. I'll come back and do the other stuff, the cables for the other locations, because pretty much I ran them everywhere. The only ones I didn't do is in the fellowship hall, but that's pretty much just going to be a hole right there in the ceiling. I push it up, and then a small piece of conduit, very small, maybe like 6 inches or something like that, is what's going to go there. Yeah. So anyway, I think I blabbed long enough. I don't think I did a break for the date and the vlog entry. So let's do that here. Hopefully, if I don't go to Petersburg and do any cabling and stuff like that today, I kind of want to, so I can get that stuff knocked out, so that way when I come back, the only thing I'm really doing is connecting everything to the back end, like actually hooking it up to everything. I don't want to really crawl in the ceiling at all. I might have to. I don't think so. If I use the current Ethernet cable as a pull string, that should be enough, because it's not really hitting anything. I'm gonna climb upstairs. I got two 500-foot boxes of cable. If I pull everything that's right there, just tie that off in the attic, and I'm not really hitting anything, should be fine, because it's just a straight pull. I was even thinking about getting like a 3-inch PVC pipe, because it's just straight, and put everything in there and pull it. But then the problem is getting the PVC pipe up in the attic, especially since they sealed off the walls and things like that in the ceiling. There would be no easy way for me to do that except for just cutting up the PVC pipe and making very small pieces so it can fit up there, which defeats the purpose, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's head to the VA, and hopefully there's not a long line and it won't take me forever to get a refill, so I can be back, because I have to be back by 9:45 so that I can have this Zoom consultation at 10, and it is 7:30 right now, so hopefully that should work. So I was able to get in. I wasn't even going to plan on doing my blood work until Friday, but it actually took 30 seconds to get my blood. It actually took longer for me to wait for my prescription than it did for anything else, but thankfully, I am done over here, and it is cold. So let's head back and do a consultation, and then maybe get some breakfast while I'm out, and then consultation, then work on some more videos. All right, had a very great Zoom consultation, actually with a church that's out in Chesapeake. So we might be going down there and helping them out in the future. Got them laid out, introduced them to Worship Extreme, help them out with their, instead of typing up everything, also with their layout. Recommended, I think they're gonna go ahead and get an ATEM Mini Pro, even though they won't be using the full features. That's kind of like what the direction they want to go, and I think that would make it a lot easier. And then also started talking about future growth to put in their sanctuary, TVs, projectors, stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, I know I've said it before, I really love what I do. A lot better than me sitting at a desk dealing with corporate politics and all this other stuff. So I actually love what I'm doing, and thankfully get paid to do what I'm doing. So what I'm gonna do now is change my clothes, and I am going to see if I can head down to Petersburg and see if I can get in there and at least drop off some of the initial stuff. If I can get up in the ceiling, because my ladder is still down there, and I might need to bring my ladder back. Let me get in some better lighting. I might need to get my ladder back, but I need to go up there and see exactly where everything is. Maybe I'll terminate the rest of the cables that I got that are in the wall, and try and pull this other cable. I don't think I really needed it, but I ordered a shielded Cat 5E cable because that's what they recommended for the wall cat. For that, I also, and I just dropped all the stuff, I got the better plate that actually fits. This is for the keystones for the TVs. So I got these angled, so the top 4 are for the entrance to the church, the sanctuary, pastor's office, fellowship hall. Then it's gonna be 2 more down here, which is gonna be for the SDI input from the PTZs, and then 2 Cat 6s, one for the control of the first PTZ, and then the other one for internet. That's what I'm gonna do in the wall plate there. And hopefully maybe I can terminate all these and just mount this. I need to widen that into a 2-gang box instead of a 1-gang. And then, yeah, I think I might try and do that. Let me let them know, and I'm gonna get on the road. It's 11, so I should have enough time to get back, and yeah. So let's go to Greater Works. All right, so we're here at Greater Works, but the door is locked. So let me call and see if I can get somebody to come unlock it for me. And also, right when I got here, the Wallcat 8 was just delivered, so. All right, we're in here. Don't really have that much time. I need to knock out as much as I possibly can. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna terminate put the plate, widen that to a 2-gang, run extra cables if possible, especially the shielded one for the Wallcat that was delivered. And I'm gonna do a hard stop in about 1.5 hours. So just trying to see how much work I can get done by then. Second pull string, Ethernet cable broke. It pulled loose. I don't know how. I taped up the wrong cord. Man, I don't want to have to climb across there, but it looks like I might have to. At least that's the guaranteed way of knowing it's actually gonna make it all the way over there, so. Let's go. And here we are again. My Ethernet cable broke, so I just finished pulling another 3 cables from here, and right when I got to the end, the shielded one for the Wallcat kind of hung, but I have more than enough on this side, so I'm done. Yay. All right, so I am up here on the front, and thankfully, we're gonna put the wall cat right here, and we really kind of don't have a choice because that's stone and we're not going through there. So hopefully we're gonna pop a hole through this wall right here and then try and fish the cable through to there. At least see, I might honestly just drill all the way through, because if this goes into the closet right behind here, I can just put a plate on the other side and be done with it, because that's like a pantry. Nobody's gonna really be looking in there. But up here, got the cables pulled through. I just need to widen that so I can put this plate for the control of the camera as well as the SDI. And I'm gonna close that off and just put it up there and we should be good. Now on this side, we're gonna widen this up. The blue is that cable right there. So this is the control to go to the remote camera. I'm gonna put a blue keystone on that one. And now that I think about it, I didn't even really need to run that here. The other cable that's upstairs is gonna be going to the other camera that will be in the future up there. So I don't even need to run that down here because they daisy chain off of the camera. So the other blue cable I'm gonna leave upstairs. The white one I'm gonna fish down here, which will be internet here. And I'm gonna widen this, have to run the yellow cable, which is the Cat 5e for the wall cat. I'm actually gonna put the wall cat here and then move these up to a double box that I'm gonna put right there. All right, so my plan did not work, but I'm glad the original stuff that I ordered did work. So what we got is the plate that I have with the SDIs. It wouldn't fit into these double gang low voltage boxes. So I ended up having to use these pass-throughs that I have. The bottom is gonna be for the wall cat. Hopefully that fits. If not, I'm gonna have to get a different low voltage box. We have this plate, which I'd rather not use. I didn't have an extra just 2 keystone jack plates, so I'm gonna get one of those and replace that. But that one connection right now is going to the remote control, and the other one I'm actually gonna put a coupler on there and terminate it. That's gonna be for the internet. So I'm already packed up, but I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I can at least fish this cable down that's already been ran. The Cat 5e, fish that over here, as well as the white cable for the internet, because the blue one is gonna stay up there. That's gonna daisy chain from the camera that's right here. So that's fine. I don't need to do nothing with that. So I only gotta push those 2 cables. I feel I might need to make another hole for the pre-terminated Cat 5e to fit through there. But the good thing is, if I fish that through, there's no more having to fish cables through the wall. I still will have to go back up here to do the plate and everything like that for the camera. But what I'm thinking about doing is not even putting a plate, is actually just putting a grommet on that hole there and then just terminate everything. That'll be easier. And then technically the only thing I would really need to do is fish another cable through just to do the loop out for the daisy chained cable, which honestly is easy. I just gotta push the other blue cable through the hole, which I probably will do that now. All right, so like I said, I have tons of this yellow cable left, so that's more than enough. I guess I didn't need 150 feet of that. I'm going to, this white cable and the yellow, we're gonna go back over here. This box of blue, I can actually maybe pull around like 5 feet and then fish it through the wall, and then I'm done with that. All right, so all the cables are pulled. They're in here somewhere. I got more than enough to actually, that it should have dropped down. It probably got caught up over top of this, but I already put my tools in the car. And I'm being lazy right now, and I don't wanna pull the rest of that. I gotta come back anyway to re-terminate that. And from over here, We got the darker blue cable is the return that's going all the way up there, that we're gonna place that jack over there somewhere. Like I said, I'm just done right now. And plus I gotta come back from my ladder. There's no point in me taking it with me because I'm not gonna be able to fit my daughter in the car while I have this, and plus I need this anyway to go back up. One last time, I think I pulled, it was actually a knot right here with the yellow cable that got kind of tied up, and I didn't think about that. The Romex for the electrical is yellow, the exact same color, so maybe I should have got that in a different color, but I'm gonna bundle all these cables together, and I mean, anybody with common sense should be able to see. If they're up there, they know what they're doing, so they won't confuse the two cables. But yeah, I just gotta come back through here, fish those cables, put them in a jack at the bottom. They're gonna be painting in here, so everything major that I need to do is done, except for doing a wall plate at the front for the wall cat. And we still gotta merge over the cables somewhere for the TV over there, and I'm actually ran out of SDI cables, so instead of throwing these away, I need to keep these. Because I think it's maybe like 2 more runs, so worst case scenario, I might have to buy another 500 feet or something like that, so I don't know. Actually, I have a long run left at Lebanon, so I'll bring that here or something. No, that one's for the camera that goes in the front for there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy another box of cable. But anyway, let me get my stuff up out of here. I didn't eat any lunch, so I'm gonna get that, stay out, and then make the round trip, pick my daughter up, and then that's about it. So thank y'all so much. We're gonna be back at Lebanon tomorrow, hopefully to finish up all the conduit and stuff like that. I'll be back here most likely Tuesday or something like that, to fish that, terminate the rest of these cables, pull that stuff down. This is gonna stay here. I hope they actually got the RS-23 over Ethernet, because if not, they need to order that. That's how that would make this work. And like I said, I think what I'm gonna do is, instead of pull a plate, I'm just gonna put a grommet over that, terminate all the cables and just let that hang, shorten those cables, and then everything connects to the PTZ camera right there, and there's no need for a plate, because that's gonna be really tough to go through all of that to put a nice little box there. I'd rather do that, but hey, we'll see. I actually got that pass-through plate, that extra one. I might put that there. I don't know. Anyway, let's get up out of here. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.